Well, I from 7. This is my daily routine. On Monday, I usually attend a flag ceremony. I start the study and I end in the class. I study counseling with Miss Ita. And after counseling, I study with Mr. Dindin. The the object is mathematics. And after math we rest for 30 minutes and go back studying. After rest we study English until third period and we study science and we rest. After we rest we go back to the class and we study social study. After social study we go home and finish the study. That's my day. I wake up and go breakfast. After I breakfast, I have a bed and I go school. I go to school, and in school I study actual activity, but in the math, civil education, and study Indonesian. After I study I finish the study and go home. That is my daily routine. Just like Tuesday, but I have four subject. Study science, study English, art and craft, and study Sunda. And after we study, we finish and go home. I wake up at 5 p.m. and I go to bed. And after go bed, I have breakfast. And after breakfast, I go to school. In the school, I study habitual activity. After habitual activity, I go cultural study. And after cultural study, study PAI, and after I study PAI, I with my friend study Indonesia. And after I study, I go home. And I study. In the home, I study, and me go bed and go sleep. I go wake up at 5 p.m. and go bed, and after I go bed, I have a breakfast and I go school. In the school, I study social study, and after social study, I work out and training. After I work out, I go study PAK because I Christian and the Muslim go praying in masjid. After PAK, I go wake home Saturday. I wake up at 9 p.m. and I study and I doing homework. After doing homework, I playing game. And after I playing game, I go to the park with bicycle until 12 p.m. And I go bed until bahasa Inggrisnya 15 lah Bapak. 15 cara bilangnya gimana? Until 15 p.m. and I wake up. After I wake out, I have breakfast out there with my family until 19 p.m. After 19 p.m. I go to the bed and I go wake up at 9 p.m. and go breakfast and I go bed. After I go bed, I go lunch until 12 p.m. And after I praying, I go home and I go study and I playing game and I go bed at 20 p.m.